Are you depressed today, mother?
Listen, next time you take a car to the mechanic and you start questioning all the charges he's asking you to pay, because opening up that is harder than opening up your axe's legs, I'm gonna slap the out of you.
So you're doing extra work that the customer never asked for.
Yeah, that's how I get more money. Don't get me wrong, I do believe that there are scummy people out there trying to rob you for every single cent that you have. But dude, when your brand new 2022 vehicle is harder to open up because it's made of more plastic than a modern feminist,
You're getting charged, crazy.
welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. And although I'm not a mechanic, I don't believe these simulators are 100% accurate. So I called up my professional mechanic cousin and I was like, listen, if you want me to buy you tickets for Super Crib versus Super Blood, then you're gonna do free labor for me, alright? He looks like a mechanic. He oils his beard with motor oil.
You know how I feel. I just take the bearing grease and go like this.
First, let me explain the 3 different difficulties that they have. And yes, they have tutorials, but I'm skipping that. It takes too long. If you want to learn how to play it, then you buy it. So on the easiest mode, basically you've never touched a car before or you're a woman. They guide you through the entire thing. Like the entire campaign is just a tutorial on easy mode. On normal mode, it's a little bit harder. They just add more stuff that you have to fix to every car. Now, on expert mode, this is a different story. What I like about this game is they make it very realistic on expert mode. Imagine you're a mechanic and somebody brings a car and says this.
What they do every day is they go, look, my friend. They drop off the car and I'm like, all right, what's wrong with it? What's the problem? I don't know, my friend. It's engine right on.
And then you find out that the customer needs a whole car replaced. That's expert mode. You have to figure out what's wrong with it with as little information as possible. Sometimes you'll have 3 pages of just this. Alright, so I'm gonna just go all in on expert mode and call in the big guns. Just please make sure to like and subscribe so I can keep buying games that ruin my life.
Or your Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Look, it's Weenie.
She's mad at me because I clipped her nails and shit.
It's a she? Damn. Just as you guys saw, I needed to call in the big guns. So today we're playing Big Crip. Okay, so honestly, the first couple of cars that we have are fairly easy. With a couple of Chris Fix-It videos, you can basically do this by yourself in your own real car.
Damn, that's a dirty motherfucker.
It's a very easy trabajo, okay? You go to voicemail, you see what they want, and then say, okay, $300. How much would you charge for this right now?
Easily 300.
For this video to not end up being 3 hours long, basically, the first couple of cars just need oil and liquid maintenance.
Done. Wait, why are you taking it out?
Because he said drain and then put the new one in.
For washer fluid?
Yeah, that's
No, that is expensive, nigga. Drain the pop. No, wait. That's the brake fluid.
Really?
Put it back. That looks exactly like the can of fluid that I had at the shop. Brake fluid is expensive, homie.
Okay, finish order. Here we go. Look at that. I made $93. You see?
Our first job of the day, we got robbed.
What's going on with you? What are you talking about?
And some brake maintenance. That's it. Stuff like calipers, brake pads, rotors, stuff like that. How much am I getting paid per hour for this?
You're an intern, so just learn.
No, please! I have a family. Por favor. So I decided to cut the majority of the first couple of missions off because I know what you're all really here for. You want to see if Los can fix a car when it comes to stuff like engine repair and transmission repair.
Like 370. Yeah, 370.
Although this list is not as vague as one would assume expert difficulty would be, the way this game works is that the more you progress through the game, the longer the list will be. And at some point, it's going to be like you actually work as a mechanic. The customer is going to give you a list of things that have nothing to do with what's actually wrong with the car. I got a case. Let's open a case. Case of cerveza? Pick 2 cars. Which one's going to pick, Los? You pick
The middle one for sure.
Damn, this game is accurate as hell. How did I know the mechanics have gambling addictions?
Oh, I like this.
Let me see if we can hear what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
you hear the tapping. So my took the door off immediately. That's crazy, boy. Customer's still here and you just ripped his door off. Wait for him to leave at least. Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm sorry. You guys knew.
There's no oil in the engine.
They're getting charged, crazy. How'd you bring it in the shop? That's what I want to know.
I picked it up.
Put it in neutral and push that shit. Rubber bushing, that's what I want to know.
So the first thing I did for this car was everything I already knew how to do. Brake jobs and oil changes. The best part about being a mechanic is having that free time to talk while you work.
Girl beats the shit out of me when I talk back.
Damn.
Wow.
That's like Alucard's favorite thing.
Actually, that sounded kinda truthful, bro. Is that what happens?
She steals my steroids.
I did the tires. And now with that out of the way, one Chris Fix-It video, I got that done lickety split. Now when it comes to the engine or the clutch, I'm totally lost. That's why I called him Big Crip Carlos, the bright way. Which, this is the timing belt, right?
Serpentine belt.
Is this it?
Yes, and the tensioner is that the little black.
This?
Right there. The belt that goes around everything, that's the belt.
Okay.
The tensioner is the black pulley that's right in the middle. No, to the left.
This?
That one, yes. I'll tell you right now, do that shit real life. Pull the pulley right off, son. You gotta tension that bitch. The fucking belt's gonna snap in your face. That's crazy, son.
I ain't never seen somebody do no Houdini shit like that.
So it's safe to assume that we actually have an expert here. I'll go with this one.
So my nigga taking all day to do a fucking belt. My nigga definitely fired.
Under the car.
My boss would be looking at you like, yo, this nigga loves to play with the lift up and down.
I bought the wrong belt. No fucking way.
Oh, dude, you yeah, that's it. Where'd you get that certificate from? Amazon?
Now this playing too much.
Right now, if you don't get that done in 30 minutes, you're back on the employment.
No, okay, yeah, sorry. I accidentally took out the mirror.
Alright, man, you're fired. I'm trying to tell him what to do, and he's like, yo, you sure? Like, I haven't been doing this shit for 7 years. Like, what the fuck? See that black cover right there? Yes, right there.
Honestly, I think my boss found out that I lied on my job application.
Yo, bro, boss said you're done, man.
Here, okay?
That's it. You see, Houdini. Look at that. Not only does this game fulfill a gambling addiction, it also fulfills a shopping addiction.
Try removing, look, try taking the power steering fluid, right? Drain it and then remove it. 'Cause maybe that's in the way, you know? There. Oh, shit. Take the serpentine belt off and then take the crank pulley off.
Smacked in the head. Bad.
My man is doing all of this with the tire still on. Like, how? Look at the beam. You have to take the tire off. You can get your head in there. There it is. Now we're good. I told you, man. This game, man. I know what I'm doing. Don't ever question me. That idler pulley needs to be changed also. You got to replace the tensioner. That's it right there. The idler pulley that's right next to it. And then the cam gear at the top. And you have to get that new belt. That's a belt that has to be new.
At this point, I should have never questioned. He knows what he's doing.
Hey, why'd you buy B? This fucking guy, dude, immediately fired.
You see, this is why I'll never work as a mechanic. So now that we know that my man lost is AAA DLSS Ray Tracing Firebird NVIDIA 6900 SXT FreeSync certified, the rest of this was basically a piece of cake for him.
No, I'm a fucking expert, man, bro.
That's his ego's boosted right now. Look at that. I got to feed acres. That's a lot to feed, please.
I love I'm playing a game, but I'm getting nervous.
Now listen, man. I'm going home right now. You do this job.
Alright, you're not getting no money.
Okay, I'll do it. Sorry. The hardest part about this specific car is that a few of the parts were parts not discovered. So at the end, we had to guess what was missing that had to be fixed in the car from the description that we got. Thank God for editing, because the amount of time that we spent trying to find the one rubber bushing that was missing out of the 20 that are in the car. Which one is it, man? Which rubber bushing are you, pendejo? You know what? I think it's easier to just crash a car and buy him a new one than fixing it. Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm done. That was it. I'm done.
No, thing is, as a man, he did the right thing.
$2,000 right there. So a couple of side quests later, and a couple of Carlos losing his patience trying to teach me something.
Because, bro, the trains is going to be a lot of work. For me to explain it to you, it's like...
We ended up doing 3 more cars before we got to the real car everybody was waiting for.
He's like, yo, why is he doing it? You want to be a mechanic? I'm like, nah, just because he wants to learn. The starter, when you turn the key, the starter starts up and it starts to turn the flywheel so it can get the engine going.
Another great motor vehicle lesson from Carlos the mechanic. Here's the next car. Good luck. Okay, you ready? Okay, let's check the lists. Do you see this?
Yeah, basically you gotta fucking guess. Bruh. This is what I do every day.
So the first couple of cars that we did in this playthrough, the main thing we learned is pay attention to the description of the car, to this consistent banging, and the gearbox isn't working properly after the last repair. Okay, so it's something with the gearbox. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. This is a specific order you do these things in. I don't know that order, that's why I call Carlos. The game does, unfortunately, is that you could put the camshaft on while the top is on. Like, that's the unfortunate thing about the game.
It cuts little details that it's like needed.
Okay, so first thing we're gonna work on is the camshaft. You get the...
Get it. Just go.
You see, bro, I learned from the best.
Good job, my nigga. You have to take out that other camshaft too.
The main strategy in expert mode is that you want to see the condition of everything you took out and see what actually needs to be replaced. Anything that's above 60% is acceptable. Putting it back. So one good thing about this game that you don't have to worry about is that when you put things back together, the game basically helps you throughout the way. Alright, so we replaced a lot of stuff. Let's see how much we progressed.
Holy shit.
I know in editing it looked like we did this lickety split, but it took us like an hour and a half just to do this first small section.
Front-wheel drive that has a diff like that, those have to
Okay, so the next part of the description is the gearbox. One thing you notice about this entire playthrough is that Los is trying to teach me how to do this in the real life. Most of the stuff that we've been doing, like removing the tires to get into the gearbox, doesn't have to be done in the game, but it does have to be done in real life. Sometimes this game gets you so stumped, you're just like,
come on, brain, think of things. He's so smart.
there we go. Damn.
Go ahead.
A whole new flywheel. This shit. Turn. Front drive. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me check. But there's still a bunch of other shit. Damn. Long story short, at least for this car, I did a bunch of rubber bushings that needed to be replaced. But at this point, I think it would be best if I just replaced the entire goddamn car.
They're getting charged crazy.
So I think we're done. We're not touching this game anymore. Because this video is going to get like, what, 10, 20 views? If by some miracle you want us to do a part 2, just let us know. There's a comment section for a reason.
It's a good joke. It's a great joke even.